Wastelanders. So I bought me some Skiff bearings. I don't think I have Skiff bearings in this. I don't think I took this knife apart. I wouldn't be surprised if I do have Skiff bearings in there, because my memory is pretty bad, and I think I opened up this knife before I went to the hospital in July. And yeah, so if I have Skiff bearings, that's okay, because I'm going to do a bearing swap with the Null Nice Voodoo. So let's get started. Let's open up this knife. It just I don't think I have bearings in there, but you never know. Or Skiff bearings. Let me. Oh shit. Let me probably heat this pivot up a little bit. All right. All right. Okay, guy. I got it, man. It's really stuck in there. I don't think I took it apart because it feels like it's hot. There's probably some white Loctite in there, so I know I haven't taken it apart. Let's see if I can remove this back screws easily. Let's see if it's a 8. Okay, it's 8, and I got a new mat, so long are those days gone by where I used to lose the screws all the time. So I have a mat that catches all the screws. All right. Yeah, apparently I didn't do Skiff bearings, so yay! Makes it worth taking it apart. All right, let's see. Is this a captured pivot? Or okay. It has a D-shaped, but I don't. Oh, okay. Okay. Has a D-shaped on the very bottom. I'll have to remember that when I put that in. So let's see on the blade if it has any special markings. Yeah, let's put this bearings in there. So what happens, the Strix and the Voodoo have the same bearings set up. So I bought just 2 sets of the 6mm 13 ball bearings, and apparently they have the same setup. Maybe they were made in the same place. I don't know. Yep. Sweet. All right. Let me make sure I get the D shape down, because again it's on the bottom there. It's close to the, it's parallel with the knife scales. So it's on the bottom. It's not, it's on the bottom this way. Let's see. Let's sorry, I have to put it off camera and to give it a good look-see. Okay. Alright, so sorry I had to go off camera. Let's get these screws just in place in the back. Okay, just don't lock it down immediately. I'm not locking it down tight yet. I like to get the pivot in there and slowly lock down the screws at the same time. All right, let's lock the back down and then let's lock the pivot down now. Okay. Had me worried about for a second there. It was straight. Now it had me worried it wasn't straight at the time, but it worked itself out. Let me it's a little tight. Let me back that off a little bit. Yeah, okay. Okay, sweet. I have some Skiff bearings, and if you guys were wondering if you have a Strix, this is the bearings that you need to pick up. But I think it's on the website too. So and this is my Strix. Probably going to be my knife of the year. I really love the Strix. And next I'll probably do my Voodoo, but I was messing around with my Voodoo and I realized I have a stuck pivot, and I'll apply some heat, but I will probably apply some heat a different way. Probably hold it over an electric stove without a flame and loosen it up that way, because that way mostly works for me without stripping the screw. And this had some Loctite in there too. Some white stuff. I don't know what the white stuff was, but it's stronger than the the blue. So it's not permanent, but it's really strong. But for some reason I got it really, I busted it loose using a lighter. So not bad. Anyway, I really wanted to pimp this knife up a little bit with some Skiff bearings. It didn't really need it because it's super fidgety and flippable without it, with its original bearings. But all of my more expensive knives, I like to put Skiff bearings in, and this qualified for an upgrade. Also, the Voodoo by No Knives qualified. Ever since I upgraded my Arcane, the Plexus, the Isham design, Arcane Studios design, I upgraded that with some Skiff bearings too, and it made it really super like drop shutty. So I wanted to just upgrade this. So like I said, it didn't need it, but I wanted to. So I'll probably shoot a video of the Voodoo once I get it to loosen it up a bit. I was just testing it right before I went on camera, and it was like pretty tight. I couldn't budge it, and I didn't want to mess it up at the screw. So I need to not use flame, and I just need to use heat. And I find when I use an electric stove that I hold it there, close it, and I probably will touch the screw to the electric or filament, and it will probably melt whatever's in there and allow me to pull that screw out safely without stripping it. So I really can't film that, because it sometimes takes 2 or 3 tries. But I'll film the inside, the breakdown of the knife when I get it loose. Because I think the number of the knife, this number of the knife is clear. It's on the blade. It's 10. What I think it's. No, I was thinking the Plexus was on the blade. The Plexus, I have my Plexus is 101. I don't think the number is anywhere on this blade, but I have paperwork with the number on this. But I was saying on the Voodoo, I think the number is, I was looking for the number, and it's on the inside of the scale. So I'll see that for sure when I take a knife apart. So take care, Wastelanders.